Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. What if I tell you that you don't need hours to learn English? Just minutes a day can change your whole life. Yes, even if you feel stuck, shy, or confused. In this video, I will show you how small daily practice can make you speak English confidently. But first, tell me in the comments, do you also feel you don't have time to learn English? Chapter E.Y. Sure minutes can change to hours, can change everything you wake up in the morning. And you tell yourself, today I will learn English. Today I will study properly. Today I will give at least or hours. But then life happens. You get busy, you feel tired, your phone takes your attention, and at the end of the day, you feel the same guilt again.
That heavy feeling inside that says you are not improving, you are not moving forward. And slowly you start believing that maybe English is too hard for you. You can. Maybe you don't have the time, maybe you are not made for this. And this is exactly where most learners stop. Not because they are not smart, but because they are trying to do too much at once and failing again and again. Now, let me tell you something very simple but very powerful. The problem is not your English. The problem is not your ability. The problem is your method. You are trying to climb a mountain in a day, and when you cannot do it, you feel weak. Kank? But what if I tell you that you don't need to climb the whole mountain today? What if you only take a small step, just one step every day, slowly, calmly, without pressure? And that small step is just minutes. Yes, only minutes. Something so small that your mind cannot say no. Something so easy that you can do it even on your worst day. Your brain is not designed to learn in long, stressful hours. Your brain loves repetition. Your brain loves small actions done again and again. This is how children learn. They don't sit for hours with books. They listen. They repeat. They try. They make mistakes, and they do it every single day. And that is why they become fluent without even thinking about it. Not because they are special, but because their method is natural. And now you can use the same method in your own life. You can become like that child again, learning step by step, without fear, without pressure. Think about this for a moment. You can spend hours one day and then do nothing for the next days, or you can spend just minutes every day without missing. Okay, which one is stronger? Which one builds real progress? The answer is simple. Consistency always wins. Small daily effort is more powerful than big but rare effort. Because when you repeat something every day, your brain starts to remember it. It becomes part of you. It becomes natural. And that is exactly what we want with English. Not just knowledge, but natural use. And let's be honest with ourselves. You already have minutes. You spend hours scrolling, watching short videos, doing things that don't change your life. So don't tell yourself you don't have time. The truth is, you don't have the right system. Because when something feels too big, your brain escapes. But when something feels small and easy, your brain accepts it. And that is why minutes works. It removes fear. It removes resistance. It makes learning possible every single day. Imagine this. Just close your eyes for a second and think, what if, from today, you start giving just minutes daily to your English? No pressure, no long study, just simple practice every day. After a week, you will feel a small change. After a month, you will feel more confidence. After 10 months, you will not be the same person. You will start understanding more, speaking more, thinking more in English, and people around you will notice it. but more importantly, you will feel it inside yourself. Most people are waiting for the perfect time, the perfect mood, the perfect plan, but that perfect moment never comes. And because of that, they stay stuck for years. But you are different. You are here right now, watching this, thinking about change. And this is your moment, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. And because real change does not start with big actions. It starts with small decisions. And today, your decision is simple, just Sir minutes. Let me break one more belief in your mind. Learning English is not about studying more, it is about using more. Many people know grammar, many people know rules, but they cannot speak. Why? Because they don't practice daily. They don't use the language in small, simple ways. And that is why even absurd minutes of real use is more powerful than hours of passive study. Because English is not a subject, it is a skill, and skills grow with practice, not just knowledge. You don't need to be perfect to start. You don't need to know everything. You don't need a big vocabulary. You just need the courage to begin small. And that is what makes this method beautiful. It respects your time, it respects your energy, and it works with your life, not against it. Because when learning becomes easy, you continue. And when you continue, you improve. And when you improve, you gain confidence. And that confidence changes everything. So, from today, stop thinking about hours. Stop thinking about big plans. Stop thinking about perfection. Just focus on one simple thing, third minutes every day. No excuses, no delay. No excuses, no delay. Because this small habit is not, it is the beginning of your new life. The life where English is not a problem, but a part of you. And trust me, once you start, you will see that this small step is actually the biggest step you ever take. Chapter R, the third minute routine that builds your English daily. Now you understand that third minutes is enough. But a question is coming into your mind right now. What should I do in these third minutes? How do I use this time in the right way? And this is where most learners get confused. They want to learn, but they don't have a clear plan. So they waste time thinking instead of doing, and slowly they lose motivation again. But today I will give you something very simple, very clear, and very powerful, like a routine that you can follow every day without stress, without confusion, and without feeling lost. First, we start with listening just sand minutes. Yes, only sand minutes. And I want you to listen to very simple English. Not fast, not difficult, something you can understand a little, maybe, 500 users or even less. And that is okay, because you are not trying to understand everything, you are training your ears. You are allowing your brain to feel the sound of English, the rhythm, the tone, the way words connect. Just like music, you don't understand music with grammar, you feel it, and English works the same way. So, don't pause too much, don't overthink, just listen and let the language enter your mind naturally. Now, after listening, we move to speaking. Again, just 10 minutes. And this is the part where most people feel scared. They think I cannot speak, I don't know enough words. I will make mistakes, but remember this, speaking is not about being perfect, it is about being active. So what you will do is very simple. You will repeat what you heard, even if you repeat slowly, even if your pronunciation is not perfect. It does not matter. Just open your mouth and speak, because when you speak, your brain becomes active. Your muscles learn the language, your confidence grows, and slowly your fear starts to disappear. If you cannot repeat full sentences, no problem. Speak small sentences, simple ones like, I am learning English. I feel happy. This is easy. I can do this. These, these small sentences are not small in power. They are building your base. Nas. They are creating your speaking habit. And one day, these small sentences will become long conversations, but only if you start now, not later. Now, we come to the last part, thinking just C minutes, and this is where the real magic happens, because this is the step most learners ignore. They always translate from their language. They think first in their own language and then try to change it into English. And that is why they feel slow, confused, and stuck. But now you will do something different. You will try to think directly in English, even if it is very simple, even if it feels strange in the beginning. Can look around you and say things in your mind. This is my room. I am sitting. I have a phone. I am watching this video. Keep it simple. Don't try big sentences, just small, clear thoughts. Because this is how your brain starts connecting directly with English, without translation. And this is the moment where real fluency begins, not from grammar books, but from simple thinking practice. Now, at first you may feel slow, you may feel uncomfortable. Your mind may try to go back to your native language, but don't stop. Stay with the process. Because this discomfort is a good sign, it means your brain is learning something new. It means you are breaking an old habit and building a new one, and every day it will become easier. Every day you will think faster, and one day you will not even notice it. You will just think in English naturally. Kent, now let's put everything together. 10 minutes listening, 10 minutes speaking, C minutes thinking, total, Sir minutes. Simple, clear, and powerful. No extra tools, no complex methods, just a small routine that fits into your life. You can do it in the morning, you can do it before sleep. You can even do it during a break because this routine is flexible. It is designed for real people with real lives. And here is something very important. Don't try to be perfect in this routine. Don't try to do everything correctly. Just do it because action is more important than perfection. Many learners wait to feel ready, but they never feel ready, and that is why they never start. But you are not like them. You are starting with what you have, and that is enough. Also, remember this, your goal is not to see big results in one day. Your goal is to show up every day, because when you repeat this routine daily, your brain changes slowly. Your confidence grows slowly, your English improves slowly, but that slow progress is real progress. It stays with you. It becomes part of you, and that is what matters. And one day, something beautiful will happen. You will listen and understand more without trying. You will speak without fear. You will think without translating. And you will look back and realize that this small, Sir-minute routine changed everything. Not in one day, but step by step, day by day, quietly, powerfully. Don't make compliques wharf. So don't wait, don't think too much, don't make it complicated. Just follow this simple routine every day with honesty, with patience, and with belief. Because this is not just a routine, this is your daily investment in yourself, your future, and your new English life. Chapter 10, Speak Without Fear, even in just short minutes. Now, let's talk about the biggest enemy in your English journey, not grammar, not vocabulary, not even time. The real enemy is fear, that quiet voice inside you that says, "Don't speak. You will make mistakes. People will laugh. You are not ready yet." And because of this fear, you stay silent. You listen. You read. You understand a little, but when it is time to speak, your mind goes blank. Your heart beats faster, and you stop. And slowly, this silence becomes your habit. I, c- I understand you because almost every learner feels this. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are just human. But here is something important you must understand today. Confidence does not come before speaking. Confidence comes after speaking. You don't wait to feel ready. You become ready by taking action. Kenny? And this is where your third minutes become powerful. Because in these, minutes, you will start breaking your fear little by little. Let's start very simple. You don't need big sentences. You don't need difficult words. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need your voice, your effort, and your courage. So in your minute routine, when you reach the speaking part, don't think too much. Just speak. Say small sentences. I am learning English. I feel nervous. I am trying my best. Today is a good day. These are not just sentences. These are steps toward your confidence. Each sentence is like opening a door that was closed for a long time. Maybe you feel strange speaking alone. Yuka, maybe you feel shy even when no one is watching. But this is normal. Your brain is not used to this yet, and that is why it feels uncomfortable. But remember, growth always feels uncomfortable in the beginning, and this discomfort is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It is telling you that you are doing something new, something powerful, something that will change you. One of the best ways to start speaking is the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. Look into your own eyes and speak simple sentences. I am here. I am learning. I will improve. I can speak English. This may feel funny at first, but it is one of the strongest techniques. Because when you see yourself speaking, your brain starts accepting this new identity. You start believing that you are someone who speaks English. Another simple method is talking about your day. Just describe what you are doing. I am sitting. I am watching a video. I am drinking water. I am thinking about my future. These small descriptions are very powerful because they connect English with your real life, not with a book, not with a classroom, but with your daily actions. And when English becomes part of your daily life, it becomes easier, more natural, and more real. Now, let me tell you something very important. You will make mistakes. Yes, you will say wrong words. You will forget sentences, you will feel stuck sometimes, but this is not failure, this is progress. Every mistake is teaching you something. Every wrong sentence is bringing you closer to the right one. And the more you speak, the more you improve. But if you stay silent, nothing changes. Think about a child. When a child learns to speak, they don't worry about mistakes. They speak freely. They say wrong words. They repeat again and again, and slowly they become fluent. No fear, no pressure, just practice. And now you can learn the same way. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be active, to speak, to try, to continue. And here is a powerful truth. Nobody is judging you as much as you think. Most of the fear is in your mind, not in reality. People are busy with their own lives, their own problems. They are not watching you all the time. And even if someone hears your mistake, it does not matter. because every fluent speaker you see today was once a beginner. They all made mistakes. They all felt nervous, but they continued, and that is why they improved. So, from today, make a promise to yourself. In your third minutes, you will speak, no matter what. Okay? Even if it is slow, even if it is simple, even if it is not perfect, you will use your voice because your voice is your power. And the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. A cow, and one day you will realize that the fear is gone. The fear is gone. The hesitation is gone. And you are speaking with confidence. This is your moment. This is your step. Don't wait for courage. Create it. Don't wait for confidence. Build it. And remember, you don't become confident first. You become confident by speaking. So open your mouth, say your first sentence, and let your English journey truly begin. Chapter C. Make English part of your daily life. Now, something very important is about to change in your journey. Because until now, maybe you were thinking that English is something you study, something you open in a book, something you do only when you sit seriously. But today, I want you to see English in a completely different way. I want you to feel that English is not just a subject. It is a part of your life, or a cat. It is something you live with, something you use in small moments, something that stays with you the whole day, not just for third minutes. Most learners make one mistake. They separate English from their life. They say, "This is my study time, and this is my real life." Because of this, English never becomes natural for them. It always feels like work, like pressure, like something difficult. But what if I tell you that you don't need extra time? You don't need extra effort. You just need to bring English into the life you are already living. Think about your day from morning to night. You are doing many small things. You wake up. You go to the bathroom. You eat. You walk. You use your phone. You talk to people. And every one of these moments is a chance to use English, not in a big way, not in a perfect way, but in a small, simple, natural way. And when you start doing this, something amazing happens. Okay, English stops feeling like a lesson and starts feeling like your own language. For example, when you wake up, just say in your mind, "I am waking up. It is morning. I feel sleepy. I need water." These are very small sentences, but they are powerful because they connect English with your real actions. No. And when your brain connects language with real life, it remembers better, understands faster, and becomes more natural for you. When you're eating, you can say, "I am eating rice. Rice. This is hot. I like this food. This tastes good." Again, very simple, very easy, but very effective. Because now English is not coming from a book, it is coming from your life. And this is how fluency grows, not from memorizing long lists, but from using simple words again and again in real situations. Even when you are using your phone, you can change small things. You can read simple English sentences. You can watch short English videos. You can listen to easy content, not for hours, but just a few minutes. Nah, and slowly your brain starts getting used to English. It stops feeling foreign. It starts feeling familiar, and that is a big step in your journey. Another powerful habit is naming things around you. Look around your room and say, "This is a chair. This is a table. This is my phone. This is my bag. This is a wall." This may look very basic, but it is building your vocabulary in a natural way. Okay? you are not forcing yourself to remember words. You are seeing them, saying them, and using them, and that makes a big difference. Okay? You can also talk about your feelings. And this is very powerful because language is not just about objects. It is about emotions. So, say I feel happy, I feel tired, I feel confused, I feel excited. When when you start expressing your feelings in English, the language becomes personal. It becomes yours, and that connection makes you stronger and more confident. Now, listen carefully. You don't need to do everything perfectly. You don't need to use difficult words. You don't need long sentences. Just small, honest, simple English is enough. Because your goal is not to impress anyone. Your goal is to grow every day, step by step, without pressure, without fear. And here is something beautiful. When you start using English in your daily life, your third minutes will not stay third minutes anymore. It will grow naturally because now English is everywhere, in your thoughts, in your actions, in your small moments. And without even realizing it, you will start using English more and more. At first, it may feel strange. Your mind may go back to your native language. You may forget words. You may feel slow, but don't stop. This is part of the process. Every new habit feels difficult in the beginning, but with time it becomes easy. It becomes natural, and it becomes part of you. One day you will notice something amazing. You will think in English without trying. You will speak small sentences without fear. You will understand more than before, and you will smile. Because you will realize that English is no longer outside you. It is inside you. It is part of your life now. So, from today, don't treat English like a subject you study. Treat it like a friend you live with. Bring it into your day, into your small actions, into your simple thoughts. And trust me, this small change will create a big transformation. Because when English becomes your life, fluency is no longer a dream. It becomes your reality. Chapter Woo, your new English life starts today now. We are at the most important moment of this journey, not the end, but the beginning of your new life. Because everything you heard until now is not just information. It is a path, a simple, clear, powerful path that can take you from confusion to confidence, from silence to speaking, from fear to freedom. And the only thing that matters now is one question. Will you start or will you wait again? Think about your past for a moment. All those days when you wanted to learn English, all those times when you said, I will start tomorrow. I will start next week. I will start when I have more time, and slowly those days became weeks. Those weeks became months and maybe even years, and nothing really changed. Not because you didn't want it, but because you were waiting for the perfect moment. And now you understand the truth. There is no perfect moment. There is only this moment. You don't need a big plan. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need hundreds of words. You just need one small decision to give minutes every day. And this small decision has the power to change everything. Because when you start small, you stay consistent. And when you stay consistent, you improve. And when you improve, your confidence grows. And when your confidence grows, your whole life starts to change. Imagine yourself after a month. You are listening and understanding more. You are speaking small sentences without fear. You are thinking a little in English. And most importantly, you feel proud of yourself. Not because you are perfect, but because you are doing something every day. You are moving forward, and that feeling is powerful. It gives you energy. It gives you belief. It makes you want to continue. Now imagine yourself after some months. You are not. Your mind is faster. Your words are clearer. Your fear is smaller. And people around you start noticing something different. They see your confidence. They hear your English. And they ask you, how did you improve? And you will smile because you know your secret. Just 30 minutes every day. And let me tell you something very real. You will have days when you feel lazy, when you feel tired, when you don't feel like practicing. And that is normal. That is part of the journey. But on those days, don't stop. Reduce the pressure. Make it even simpler. But don't break the habit because the power is not in one perfect day. The power is in showing up again and again, even on your worst days. You are not learning English to pass a test. You are learning it to express yourself, to share your thoughts, to connect with the world, to grow as a person. And that is why this journey is not just about language. It is about your identity. It is about becoming someone who takes action, someone who keeps going, someone who believes in progress, not perfection. Right now, you have two choices. You can close this video and forget everything, go back to your old habits, and stay where you are. Or you can take a small step, just one small step, and start your new journey today, not tomorrow, not later, but right now, because your future is not built in big moments. It is built in small daily actions. Of course, software, I want you to feel this deeply. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not incapable. You're just one habit away from change. And that habit is simple, 30 minutes daily. And if you stay with it, if you trust the process, if you keep going, there is no way you will not improve. It is impossible because growth is the natural result of consistent effort, so don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for confidence. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just start, even if you feel nervous, even if you feel unsure, even if you feel slow. Start anyway because action creates clarity, action creates confidence, and action creates results. Now it's your turn. Start today. Give yourself just 30 minutes, no excuses, no delay, and write in the comments, I will practice 30 minutes daily. Make this your promise, not to me, but to yourself. And if you want to improve your English step by step with simple, powerful methods like this, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with someone who needs this message. Because your new English life is not a dream anymore. It starts today, and I will be here with you every step of the way.